Hey guys, welcome back to another video with Fallout Mama. And today I just wanted to give you guys an update on my sniper build. This is my main build for my character. Since then I've got new weapons and new perk cards. So I wanted to go through what the best weapon I've found for my character so far. And that would be the 2-shot hardened lever action rifle. So because of how my perk cards are set up, this is the best rifle as far as damage goes. I was able to get it up to 335 damage. So I'm going to the workbench here so I could show you guys more on it. So this one has bullets explode for area damage. It's a level 45 2-star and it shoots an additional projectile, so instead of 1 bullet it's going to shoot 2. I also have a very fast reloading rate on this gun because of how I have it set up. So as you could see to the right, I have the current mods. It's a hardened receiver, a stabilized long barrel, forceful stock, short scope with no muzzle and no appearance. Now some people like to put a silencer on their guns, but I don't mind having a big loud sound every time I make a shot, and this gun is very loud and I actually like it, so I don't put the silencer on here. And it also does take down quite a bit of damage if you stick it on there. So just to show you guys, well, I can't show you on this gun because I don't have the mod, but on here I could show you. If you do put one on this gun, it will also, it takes down the damage a lot. So on my character build, how I have it, I was able to get this gun, which is the Zealot's lever action rifle. I was able to get this one up to damage of 206. Now I had someone modify it for me, so they put on a Scorched Killer's receiver, and it brought my damage down to 146. Now that's not a lot, but if you look at the top, it's 50% more damage against Scorch, and then 20% less against anything else, plus 30% damage to Scorched, and the bullets also explode for area damage. So this gun I'm going to be using for my Scorched Beast Queen, because I have troubles with my weapons. They don't do any damage to the Scorched Beast Queen, and so that's why I have this gun. So I will use this one when I am in battle with her. It also takes the same round as my other gun, so I don't have to worry about keeping 2 different types of bullets. So as you can see, this gun is set up with the Scorched Killer's receiver, a true long barrel, precise stock, long scope, does not have a muzzle, and this is about as good as you can get as far as mod goes for this gun. Now this gun is the one I'm going to be using for my Scorched Beast Queen. This one is what I use for everything else. Alright, so how did I get my damage up so high? Well, I did some reorganizing of my perk cards. So as you could see, my perception is all the way up to 15, so I have maxed out on every rifleman that you can get. I maxed out on my concentrated fire. I also added Grenader, which somebody had originally told me this will not work because it only works with grenades. Well, I beg to differ because I have an explosive round gun, and this Grenader, your explosives detonate with a 50% larger radius. So let me give you an example. When I go and there's a crowd of, let's say, ghouls, and I shoot one of them, it normally kills the rest of them around. So the Grenader does work for other enemies around it. Let's see. Tank Killer. So your rifles ignore 24% armor and have a 6% chance to stagger. So when I shoot one bullet, it does more damage when they're wearing armor, and it knocks them down, so it takes a while for them to get back up, so you can reload and then shoot them again. So that helps a lot as well. Now this one is very important. I have my intelligence set at 5 specifically just for demolition expert, because my guns have explosive rounds. This one does 60% more damage. I have it maxed out at 5, and I don't really use anything else down here as far as intelligent goes unless I am building something. So for my guns, I have to have this one up, and this one is very important because it maxes out my damage. So with your explosive round guns, this one is a must. It boosts your damage significantly. I also have my action girl maxed out, so when I use VATS, they regenerate faster. Covert operative, I added this one. When you squat down and sneak, it already does 2 times normal damage anyways. So if you want to max this one out and you want to sneak the whole time, you can get more and more damage. So this one I can work with a little bit more and see how high I can get my damage up to with this one. But right now it's 2.15 times normal damage while sneaking. Evasive, this one helps with your agility and damage and any energy resist. My armor sucks, so I have this one to help out a little bit. Escape artist, this one helps you sneak around better. So adrenaline, gain 7% damage for 30 seconds per kill, and the duration refreshes with kills. So I believe the higher you have with adrenaline, it can also help for that short period of time do more damage as well. I also have Bloody Mess. This one I don't know if you need, but it is fun to have your enemies, and you get more bonus damage, and they turn into a gory red paste basically. Any kill in VATS has 15% chance to restore all AP points. I use my VATS a lot, so this one helps. Better criticals, VATS criticals now do 40% damage. So when I use my VATS and I shoot, I'm getting 40% more damage, which also helps. Class Freak, Starch Jeans, Critical Savvy. Critical hits now only consume 70% of my critical meter. So when you use your VATS, you have a critical bar on your screen, and that is going to use less of your critical meter when you have this card. So these are the cards in my setup that I have that has gotten me to the highest damage on my weapons. And let me just give you a quick look at the armor I have. So right now I have Scout armor maxed out with the polymer and deep pocketed. So I have Urban Scout armor on all of my pieces, and then I modified them to be polymer and deep pocketed, and so you could see my damage and energy resist there. It has room for improvement, but the other stuff I had just wasn't working. I would get smacked one time by a ghoul and then I was down. So if you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and press that subscribe button. Let me know what you guys think about my build, if there's anything else I should improve on, and I hope to see you guys in the game. Thanks for watching.